예, 류현진 대 크리스 스트레트 선수의 선발 맞대결 경기를 시작하겠습니다. 류현진 지금 1패를 당하고 있고요. 방어율이 5점대입니다. 류현진 선수 능력치가 썩 좋진 않아요. 오버롤이 70대 중반대이기도 하고요.
Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in the city by the bay. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Chris Stratton is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Ready now, Chris Taylor. He will lead this one off today.
네, 경기 시작합니다.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one.
그렇죠.
Line
맞죠.
drive, base hit to right. Here's Corey Seager, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Stratton has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Taylor on at first, nobody out. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Oh, a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone, indeed. Strike 2. Just got a piece to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Liner towards second.
예,
and that's in there, base hit.
끝까지 달리죠. 끝까지 달린다. 끝까지 달린다. 들어옵니다. 들어옵니다. 예.
And a relay home. Protected by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Deaver. You get that base hit and give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him
정말
turn
오랜만에
to his
1회
boys
정신이
right
있는
there
것
and
같아요.
get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody
많이 빨랐어요.
Bellinger. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1.
아,
This
병사.
one's down to third. Longoria's there. One there. Back
어,
to first,
오,
but it's
야,
from
이런
Correa.
행운이 있네.
And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Puig stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing
그렇죠.
and a liner, but foul. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Let's sit him down right here.
밀고 내렸습니다.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
There's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
그렇죠.
Slap hard the opposite way. Leaps
Yeah.
high as he makes the catch. Well done. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Standing in, Logan Forsythe. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Down low,
드리블까지
and the
갑니다.
plot thickens here. 3-0.
Come on, Giant.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now.
Don't let him score.
Now the payoff pitch home.
그렇죠.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And not
너 왜 안
in time
달려?
as the
어이,
run scores.
저 계속
And the
누르겠었는데.
second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher,
Hyun-jin입니다.
Hyun-jin Ryu, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
야하.
Breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to leave him loaded. And they'll just waste one there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that
안타인데?
way.
Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit.
달리죠, 달리죠, 달리죠. 과연
And
아웃이네.
as the run
아.
score. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but
자,
not the
유현진의
second.
득점입니다.
9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dodgers out in front.
이래
4-0.
쉽게 가네요. 꼭 이렇게 점수 내면 다음 이닝이 어렵게 가는 게 더 쉬워하는
Hyun-jin Ryu gets
더
the
쉬워
ball in
그렇거든요.
game
보면
3 of the series.
꼭 힘들어요.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Too high, and it's 3-0. 3-0 pitch. And that
아이고.
misses ball 4, so that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
그냥 좋아요.
First delivery to him on the way.
그렇죠. 꼭
Line
이렇죠.
drive to
네.
center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have
싸해지네요.
something brewing right here. That's back-to-back
이거
base
실투
runners
들어가면은 나는
after a few
아우가
runs were scored
칠
the
것
inning
같아요.
before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
오케이.
Bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. There's one
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the first,
감사합니다.
and Posey has bounced into a double play. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. He's hitting over 350 versus
잘 치고
left-handed
있어요.
pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
모든 건 배트의 실제로부터
Fastball taken for strike
사진차가
1.
되었죠.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks
네,
like.
잘 막아냅니다.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're
이래부터
playing
공
can strike
40타구나
and score a lot
던졌어요.
of runs too.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you can say that again, man. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here.
오,
Now a swing and a deep
홈런이죠?
drive to
예.
right. And that
깔끔합니다.
ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run.
코리 시거의 홈런입니다.
So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager. Second home run early in the year.
아,
As they
경기 쉽게
pile
가네요.
on,
네,
it's now
6대0이네요.
6-0.
초장부터 아주 그냥 엄청나게 치고 있어요.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
How about it? Third base.
In now, Justin Turner.
Turner.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This one for Crawford is short. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Knee high, he barehands it. He's out. And now is Yasiel Puig. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
그렇죠.
Shot to left
홈런
field
같은데?
and deep.
예.
Look at this. Into the
그리고도 홈런
bleachers
치네요.
and gone. A solo
경기가
home run off the
초반부터 많이
bat of
기우네요.
Yasiel Puig. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger.
배쳤어요.
It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. As he grounds one briskly to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Giants.
유현진이 무난하게
In is the third baseman Evan Longoria.
Leading off for the
Lots of
Giants.
baseball left in this one as we're still
어깨가
early on.
많다고요.
But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6th. Left fielder.
So striding in, Hunter Pence. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
This one for Crawford is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Logan Forsythe, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Posey there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Hyun-jin Ryu. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
오,
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pence has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His past history with Hyun-jin Ryu. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. And it's 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Nick Hundley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nick Hundley.
And a fastball close,
음악 교체죠. 네,
but
그쵸.
ultimately ruled a ball.
스트레이트는
1-0.
이렇게 교체가 되네요.
The 1-0 home.
감에
Swing and a miss,
간단하네요.
strike one.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the
잘하는데.
Giants catcher. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy
아이고,
double.
대박.
Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line and left.
설마.
Holds in pursuit,
에휴.
but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Circle change there, called strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Ground ball left side. He
실감하네요.
gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's first baseman Brandon Bell. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. No balls and a strike to count. Now a ball line to the left side. Foul. And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Tie block answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Corey Seager, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. As a look now to pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Grounded back up the
파울볼일
middle.
것 같아.
Tomlinson
놔두면
loves
포볼이
it.
될 것 같은데.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he takes ball one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. When we in is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed fastball.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts at the bottom of the 4th. Popped him up.
Hunter.
Bellinger in foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Turner has it. Forsythe on to first, and they turn the double play. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. First time up, he went down looking. Too low, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Crawford brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 1-1 the count. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. San Francisco, they're down 7-1. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
2 balls and a strike now. And the pitch on 2-1. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
아웃이죠.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. In now is Yasiel Puig. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A 1-1 count to Puig. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Andrew Toles is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Joe Penn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Joe Penn.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Seager has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Last time through was a base hit. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 1.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Ryu's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Up around the face.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Derek Law gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Are you kidding me, on?
The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Logan Forsythe is on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Blanco giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The pitcher, number 99.
Riding in once again, Hyun-jin Ryu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Has a look, now the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. pitch. And this misses as well. Ball 4.
투수에게도
And he's walked the
볼넷을
opposing pitcher on 4 pitches. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Pence is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now, and he's safe. Here's Corey Seager, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pence has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Belt due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. It was a walk in his last trip. Lifted in the air out to
홈런 안
left.
되는 게 다행이에요.
Waiting on it
진짜.
his toes. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Pence. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Back here in San Francisco, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right.
템 좀 홈런 쳤네요.
Wind up out of play. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. He was a ground out victim last time up. Curveball, and that misses in the third for 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sure.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
The shortstop, number 35.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Hit to short. Seager right there. And that's the second out. Austin Slater will get to call the pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Corey Guerin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Belt over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to third.
됩니다.
On to first, and can you believe it?
퇴근하죠,
A
퇴근.
3-pitch inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on top 7-1. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Here we go. Swing and a ground ball to third. Turner's got it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The right fielder, number 1.
So in now for San Francisco, Gregor Blanco. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Driven
아이고,
down the left field line.
파울되라.
Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now, Buster Posey. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire this.
아유, 현진이 계속 갈 거예요. 오늘 완봉.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hyun-jin Ryu. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Full count now, 3-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Taylor. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play in second, but that's all. Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. We go quietly here in this half inning. Here's the first baseman Brandon Belt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
여기까지 달리네? 아 진짜?
Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So digging in now, Hunter Pence, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
At the plate, Austin Jackson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Barnes corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Jackson is retired. 2 down now. So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hard ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Danny. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
끝납니다. 완봉승.
Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
시즌 첫
Yeah,
득을
and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyun-jin Ryu gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Chris Stratton worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So